Okay, so you just finished learning how to post ads. I quickly just wanted to cover a couple follow-up subjects, just kind of let you know what training looks like going forward and give you some expectation, and also just run through when you do get contacted from the ads that you post, how to have some basic conversations with customers and some of that stuff as well. So, just so you know, going forward, you're going to get access to a couple other systems and documents. So, there's a couple of things that we're going to get you access to once you've posted your first ads. So one is Method. Method is our CRM that we use that basically just has all of our customer information, and it's how we schedule logistics and inventory and all that stuff is all in here. So anytime you go to container1.net and somebody uses this and checks out through this, their information automatically goes into Method as well. So this is kind of our front end, and you can use this container1.net, and this is what you're going to use just to get started with things. But our back-end internal system from the website is all managed through Method. So it's pretty simple, and we'll walk you through training on how to use that. But for now, just know you're going to get access to that here in the next day or two. Also, you're going to get access to Vonage. Vonage is basically just an app. It's a phone system. It's just another app where you can take calls and send text messages, and you can use it. You get assigned it. It's got its own number, so it's separate from your phone number. So you can kind of have a separate line to use, and it's got all of our internal people saved in there already. So once you're signed up with this, you're kind of signed up under the business account. So all the business contacts are already in there for you. You also are going to get some other Google Docs that we use. So there's a product prices document that basically lists all of our depots, and it's got the prices for every size and condition in there. And then if somebody ever wanted to pick up a container, you'd come into this document and you'd subtract $200 off of this price, and that would be their price to pick up a container at that depot. There is a delivery timeline that's got a list of all the depots. So a list of all the depots and the average number of days we're averaging for delivery, so you can tell customers that. And until you guys get access, I'll screenshot this and send you a screenshot of it. And then the color of this depot is associated with the logistics rep that covers that depot. So you can see there's pink, green, and blue. And then up here it says pink, green, and blue. Is pink is Kayleen, green is Lexi, blue is Darren. So you know which logistics person covers that depot. And then also the third document you're going to get is the directory, which just lists every member of the corporate staff as well as all the sales agents if you ever needed to contact somebody that way. There's one more that you're going to get. It's not in here. It's called Ad Pictures. So it's just a big collection of additional pictures you can use for posting ads. So you're going to get access to those systems, Method, Vonage, Talk, and then you're also going to get access to those Google documents. And then going forward with training, there are additional training information, and I'm going to send you some more videos to go through. So there's a day 2 training in the training guide. And during day 2 training, we get you set up with all those systems and everything as well. And then day 3, day 4 training, day 5, day 6. So, and we're going to keep doing ongoing training, and we're going to go deeper into subjects like posting ads and creating a plan for that, and creating a good follow-up plan, and a lot more into just your customer call and how that goes. But just to give you an idea of when somebody reaches out to you, generally, you're either going to get a text message. Somebody's going to reach out and say, hey, I was looking for a 40-foot shipping container. And I'll show you right now, I've got a couple. So this guy right here, I'm interested in this container. So he's asking for a quote. Somebody asked me if I buy shipping containers, and I missed a couple yesterday that I need to reply to that came in late last night. So, just to show you, this guy says, I'm interested in this container. I need 4. So, his zip code he gave me is 13165. So, I'd go to container1.net, and I don't know why this isn't working. Let's go to container1.net. There we go. And his zip code was 13165. And he's looking for 40-foot high cube containers. So he wants 4. That's something we can usually offer a discount on, and we would ask Garrett. So if you have somebody that wants more than 2, reach out to me and we can see what we can do on pricing. And I'll show you, once you get bondage, you can contact Garrett directly. But so right now, let's just say, he didn't want 4 and he just wants 1. I'd say he wants a 40-foot high cube to 13165. When I type in 13165 and submit, it pulls up these prices. That zip code's for Waterloo, New York, and it's coming out of Cleveland. 3148 is the price. So I'd say, thanks for replying to the ad. We can deliver a 40-foot high cube for $3,148. When did you want to get one delivered? That's always the first question I ask. Is once I have the zip code and the size, I ask when they want to get one delivered. Cleveland, right now, if we go back to this delivery time frame, Cleveland is averaging 5 to 7 days out on delivery. So I can ask him when he wants one by, and I know that we're averaging 5 to 7. So usually what I say is I just say we're averaging 5 to 7 days out on delivery right now. Is it going to a pretty open area? So I ask him if it's going to an open area, and I explain roll-off delivery. And then from there, if it is and roll-off works 99% of the time, then I just say, perfect, yeah, these should work great for you. We bring them out on a roll-off trailer. It's on a dually pickup, not on a semi, so it's pretty maneuverable. These are all inspected. They sort these at the depot, and we inspect them individually. So we look at the floors to make sure there's no loose boards or holes. We inspect the hinges and seals on the doors to make sure they open and close properly, and then just the overall container to guarantee there's no leaks. And we offer you a 1-year no-leak warranty and a 5-year structural warranty on these, so they should be in great condition for you. And then I might ask, have you ever purchased one before? Are you very familiar with these? And they might say yes or no. Either way, that just breaks up the conversation a little bit. And then I usually after that will just explain, will we deliver over 600 of these a month? I'm with Container One. We use the same drivers in the area, so we've got really good drivers there. And like I said, we've got a lot of reviews online. You can check us out and just know that we're reputable and have a good warranty. And I just always recommend to research who you're getting quotes from, just so you know you're dealing with somebody reputable. And that kind of creates some trust and some legitimacy with our company, because they're reaching out to you from a Facebook ad or a Craigslist ad. So there's always a little bit of a trust factor going on. And we require payment up front. So people sometimes are going to have a little bit of apprehension that way. So when you say something like that, it really just helps them to feel more comfortable to know there's reviews online. These guys are legit. I can go check them out. And most people don't, but just telling them that is going to really help that trust factor. But once I do that, I basically just, so what I've done is I've talked to them a little bit. I've asked them a little bit about what they're using it for, if they've ever had one before, made sure that our delivery time frame works, that our unload process works, and then just told them about our warranty and about our company. So I've sold myself, I've sold the container, I've sold our company, and kind of built each of those things up. And then I just say, well, if that time frame works for you and that price, let me get your name and your email, and I can send you a quote here. And see if they give that to me. And if they're ready to go, if they say they want one in like a week or 2 weeks, then just say, well, here's how we move forward. You can pay with a credit card or a debit card, or your check or ACH, and then that'll get you in our delivery queue. And basically, what the process looks like is we'll send you a receipt right to your email. And somebody from our office will be giving you a call within 24 hours to confirm your order, and then logistics will call you within 2 or 3 days to schedule a delivery. So if that works for you, the only info I need from you is your name and your email and your delivery address, and I'll get this email invoice out to you. And then you can either pay with a card, or you can also pay right through that email link with a check or through an ACH form we send you through DocuSign. To pay with a check, all they do is they write out a paper check, take a picture of it, and send it to payments@containerone.net, or they can use the email to pay with a card or through the ACH form. So basically what we do is we click on the product they want, add it to your cart, and go to checkout. And then you can leave these on doors forward. We always do roll off for delivery. Don't worry about a discount code for now. We'll get to that later in day 2 training. And then either pay by card or pay by check will take you to their information to fill out their email, first, last name, delivery address. And then when you go to submit the payment, there's also another spot to put in if their credit card has a different billing address. That's in the next page. You'll want to make sure you get the different billing address that way. But yeah, that's basically how you check out, how the customer conversation goes. There's some examples of the customer conversation in the processes guide as well that you can check out. And I can send you some examples of like text conversations as well. But that's pretty much how your conversations are going to go, whether it's text messaging or Facebook Messenger or email or a phone call. And if you need any help with any of that, if you don't know what to say to a text response or a Facebook Messenger response or anything, screenshot it and send it to me, and I'll say, "We'll say this." So yeah, anybody that you want to, do a 3-way phone call, so you can say, "Hey, you know what? I wanted to get my manager on the line and see if he can answer this question for you. Give me just a minute." Or if you want to send me a text message screenshot and I can tell you how to reply, any of those things. Or if you just have a bad phone call and it goes sideways, and that's fine, that's totally okay. You can just call me and say, "Hey, this is how the conversation went. What would you have said?" And I can tell you that. So, but read through. Also, just make sure you go back, and if you haven't already, read through the FAQ page on container1.net. It's right here, this FAQ. This was in the training guide. You should have already done this, but read through this, and this will answer a lot of questions as well. So, but yeah, let me know, and I'll reach out to you guys and get you started on day 2 training. But just get your ads posted and start there, and then we'll fill in all the rest of the gaps here soon. But we'll talk to you soon. See you guys.